And welcome back, everybody, once again to TJ the Obscure Watches Minecraft Villagers Breed. Breed, my pretties, breed. Give me these carrots, too. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I'm kidding. We're going to let them do their thing. And we're actually going to step away from this here project. I'm trying not to do this every single episode that I put out. And we'll just leave you guys here to hang out. These guys are everywhere now. They're freaking everywhere, man. I hate it. I figured I'd show you a little bit of the... Yeah, once I transported them all up there, they started working. Things started working. They're not doing a good job, though. But you can also see that I have the look that I'm going for. I still don't know if this is going to work. I may need to extend this one more to make this 3 wide. Because right now they have to pretty much fall perfectly into it. Which they might end up, kind of clipping on these edges, and they'll end up on top of this thing. I can always put some guiding blocks to make sure that they end up in the water, so that's another possibility, and it might help to kind of look like this is more connected, than it looks right now. And there, I've already gotten some iron and all that stuff, and all I have to do now is repeat this same pattern throughout this, which is going to look different because it slopes downward. But I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. This looked like a mess last time I showed it, but I think it's looking a lot better now. Not quite how I wanted it, but still pretty aesthetically pleasing, I think. All right. Other than that, though, I haven't done any work on this pretty much. I've been very, very busy. We have midterms are coming up this month, so I got to prepare for those, which is never fun. I'm going to grab this guy, actually. And I think what I wanted to do today, again, because I'm very busy and don't have a lot of time, is to do a little bit of caving, exploration, that kind of stuff. Haven't really gone anywhere. Oh, I dug this because I got tired of climbing over this mountain to get food from this cow farm over here. So I just went ahead and dug a hole straight through the Z mountain. I came across a cave that looks like it's been explored already. I hope to find one that hasn't been explored. And let's get us some wheat. More breeding. Just breed all the things. Breed all the things. Ugh. Jump. And now kill all the things. Well, not all the things, but a lot of the things. I really need to get to making some more, I want to get my storage room with item frames up. We didn't have a lot of leather to begin with, so that's why I don't have any. I'm not sure how I want to design it, actually. I don't think I like it with it where there's an item frame on every chest, especially given my design where it's a lot of single chests and stuff. Well, you know what I can do since I have... Or wait, do I have a chest plate in here? Hey! Give it to me. No, I have that one. I don't really want to use that one, though. And I have some wood in there. Good. Yeah. I am going to make an iron chest plate, because we have unlimited iron now, which is a very nice feeling. Although I still have to finish, ways of collecting the iron and actually getting the iron. I need to build some kind of system that kills or weakens, doesn't kill them, but weakens the iron golems. I'm trying to think, where do I want to go caving at? I think I'm going to head out to the northeastern corner of the map. You know what I really like about the world border is I mean, I like know every little bit of this server now, which, you know, I can't say that about any of even my single player worlds. You know, I don't know the world, and especially, you know, with how big biomes can be, you got to travel far, you know, a long ways sometimes. So as this grows, you know, I'll really get to know every little bit of it, and make sure, you know, every little bit is explored, all the caves gone, whatnot. You know, I made it. I feel guilty about making this iron chestplate now. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? So I've started. I finished my Final Fantasy II playthrough, which, you know, it's another one of these older maps, but it's probably, I don't know. It's that or Legendary that are my favorite for nostalgia reasons. Oh, sounds like my son. My son is panicking. He's looking for his mother, who's not here.
Dad?
Yes.
I found the telepod that I had.
Is that a telepod?
Yeah, seriously. If it has these barcodes on the bottom, it's a telepod.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
So you got it, and you didn't even have to do well in school.
I already had it.
You already had it, yeah. All right, I'm recording a video, so why don't you go hang out. Yeah. Telepods. Okay, I was just talking about how well I know the server. Now I don't know which way I was going. I guess I can use the sun, though, huh? That is rising in the east. So we're going this way. The flowers should have been a giveaway, to be honest. Yes, my son is very excited about I have no idea what they are. It's something he saw on YouTube, I'm sure. I need to cook this beef once I get a chance. And he kind of had, you know, it's an interesting student. Reminds me a little bit of myself, but I had the support, the structure, really, and the willingness of the school to help me, you know, find a way to fit in, at least until junior high, and then I struggled more due to social reasons. Oh gosh, this looks awesome. This area right here with the flowers. Sometimes I feel like the flowers are a little too much, especially in, oh god, modded Minecraft with the just everywhere with the flowers. It's really annoying. But this is pretty cool, and there's a lava lake under here, obviously. Hello. Wait. Where you at, guy? There you are. Hi. Just poking my head in. I wanted to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. Wait. That's one thing I don't have yet. Pumpkins. Alright. For a second, the pumpkins freaked me out because I was like, wait. Are those jack-o'-lanterns? I thought somebody had placed them here. But, yeah. No, those are just regular pumpkins. Kind of a weird place for them to grow, though, isn't it? I feel like it is. No, it's like a portal to another dimension. Let me in, let me in. And the other people on the other side are like, let me out, let me out. Yeah. What was I doing? I was gonna look for a cave, huh? For a cave. Sure. Let's dig in here. Let's try this out. So my students in one of my classes, I had class earlier today. That's why it's on my mind. But oh Gosh, I'm gonna dig right into that lava, aren't I? They are writing about. They decided to do the unit. We have an anthology that's broken up into 6 different units, each one focusing on a different kind of broad topic. There's a collection of readings in there. But they chose, it's called Myths of American Freedom. Ooh, nice. Good cave detector there, Mr. Tyler. Very nice. Look at that iron. I already have no inventory space. So many mobs. So many mobs. So we've been reading various essays about issues related to freedom, or myths of freedom is actually how the book phrases it, in America. The most obvious one is this idea that all men are created equal, as it is stated in our Declaration of Independence. Because as we all know, that was not true early on in America's history. And to this day, many would argue, is still not true. And not to mention that it only talks about men. But anyways, the essay that we read today was on political correctness and PC speech. Hi. Don't kill me. I was trying to be gentle and not disturb your residents too much. And you guys gotta go and be all rude like that. But it was, it's always interesting hearing, especially where I live, it's an interesting political demographic, but it's always interesting hearing what my students have to say. I really don't need that polished andesite on me. I have no idea why I have that, because of course I do. Water's kind of helping me out here. I'll go over here for now, alright? You guys try to calm down. Gosh, I gotta treat the skeletons like my 8-year-old. What, he's 7, huh? Gosh, I thought he was 8 for a second. Just because I was 8 whenever I was in 2nd grade, so. But he's younger for his grade, actually. But, a lot of the... We talked about... The essay was by Juan Williams, the guy who was fired from NPR for saying that being on planes with people who appeared to be Muslim made him nervous. And so a lot of stuff about, like, race and how we talk about race came up. But some other topics came up as well. Like showing pictures of animals being harmed, I guess, is a politically incorrect thing to do. Because it, I don't know. That was the other thing, is we talked about, like, what it actually is political correctness, because people throw this word around a lot, but I think it's defined in different ways by different people for different purposes and whatnot. This is just, it's a gold mine, literally. Got him, just barely. But one of the topics that came up was whether or not, because one of the things that was in there was showing pornography in school, and whether or not that is politically correct. I'm gonna cook this beef, and I hope this creeper doesn't come and try to get me while I explore some stuff. And I think the freedoms of teachers in the classroom is a really interesting subject, and what freedoms teachers should enjoy. As all my students were quick to point out, thankfully, is we have freedoms, but you have to limit freedoms in certain ways for certain reasons, as these freedoms aren't absolute. I did have one student who's like, yeah, I define freedom as me being able to do whatever the hell I want. And I'm just like, I don't want to live in whatever government you set up, whatever society you found. But yeah. I definitely I think say things that probably offend some of my students, and I say things that are probably politically incorrect and whatnot. But showing pornography is an interesting one. As one student pointed out, we have art classes where you can, people pose in the nude and you draw them. But what about showing an actual pornographic film? There have been, I know, professors in schools who have gotten in trouble for doing stuff like that. Schools have, there was that one in, gosh, I want to say it's Berkeley, just because Berkeley always does crazy stuff like that. But I want to say it was actually somewhere in L.A. where they invited some porn star to talk about her experiences and stuff. It may have been a film class or a women's studies class, or a women's studies film class. But yeah, I think they ended up canceling it because of protest and all that kind of stuff. And another one that I recall from my own time at school were the ministers and religious figures, and I guess they didn't have to be religious, but they always were. But it could be anybody in the free speech area at my university could just go and discuss whatever they wanted to. Say, whatever they wanted to, as long as they didn't make an actual physical threat against anybody or try to incite violence, or those kind of basic limitations on freedom of speech. But they'd said really offensive things, like telling gay people that they were going to go to hell. Things that, as you're walking to class, it's just like, why do I gotta hear this? Regardless of your views, it's like these people are screaming at you about burning in hell and fire and brimstone and that kind of stuff. And that was one that I recall where I thought it was fascinating that we have this, and my students really didn't have much to say about it, because I think it happens here, but I don't think it happens as often. It was like every Tuesday or Thursday or something at my college. Every Tuesday, minister yells about you going to hell, thing, for whatever reason. But sometimes the students would get engaged too, which was always fun to see, arguing back and forth and whatnot. One time the police were even called because they thought there was going to be a riot. And riots are always exciting. Collect all the things. We seem to have a lot of ravines in this world. No mine shafts. Wait, was there in the Nether? Yeah, there is a stronghold. I was thinking maybe. I wonder if structures are off or something. There's no tons of ravines, but no mine shafts, no village, nothing here on the overworld. But in the Nether, we do have. Well, that looks to be it for this cave, for this ravine, I think. As far as I can tell, I don't see any offshoots. That's kind of what I was hoping for. No, not really. I think I may dig up, but so I was thinking I should go in next week to that class and just not actually show pornography, but show something that maybe is, on the line, kind of, is it pornography, is it not, or something that really kind of challenges even our definitions of pornography in some way, to really kind of get them to think and stuff. One of the things that I love about my class is we're doing this thing, and I got a chance to see an assignment that another teacher is working on or has worked on, I guess, in the past, and they were reading some book, and it was about like archetypes and how we're all either a warrior. Wait, why am I digging up? I just want to dig sideways. All right, yeah. I don't know, it was very, very strange, and you know, most teachers there are probably doing novels and poems and stuff. But one of the things that I love about my classes is that like every semester I get to do something completely new, some new topic comes up, new questions for me to explore. I couldn't imagine teaching like the same novel over and over and over again. That would just be terrible. I think one of the reasons for that is it's easy to feel confident whenever you do that, and teaching, people really seem to value confidence, this idea that you need to know what you're talking about. And yeah, there should be some of that, but I think it's also good for a teacher to not know what they're talking about. Oftentimes I assign reading that I've never even read, which I know is dangerous. I assigned this one, and it ended up having a lot of like drug use and stuff. Well, not a lot, but some. And it was, you know, the guy was somewhat reflective on his drug use, and overall the essay dealt with education, but I didn't know that it had it in there. And there was also a scene in it that was almost a rape scene, but the guy like backs out of it or whatever. Like he can't go through with having sex with this girl who's passed out and stuff. It's just like, holy crap, you know. I apologize if you know, if this has had, you know, triggered anything for anybody. But I like to go into something not knowing what to think about it. I think that being able to recreate that experience for the students and show them like how, like, look, this is how I work through a text, and actually try to find meaning in it. I think that is a far better approach than going in with a book you've, you know, read a dozen times or 100 times. I don't know. Dang it. Looks like we've come across some already explored cave. Ooh. I already have one of these. But, you know, another one never hurts. I always forget to grab the mossy cobble, too. I'm going to have to remember to do that. We have some horse armor. Okay, you just go away. Yes, go away. Go away, please. Yes, and we'll exchange those. Don't need the bones. I do, however, want the cobble, mossy cobble. Remember when this stuff was so rare? You know how many times I died on my first dungeon? It's Minecraft has a really good way of creating ambience, whatever you want to call it, atmosphere, environment, that can really freak you out whenever you first start playing it. All the noises and spooky cave noises and the sounds of the mobs through the walls and all that kind of stuff. But and so what happens is people get scared and they take their time, and the same thing happens in CTM maps. And it's like, you know, the longer you wait, the more of them there are going to be. And to be honest, if you go fast enough, you won't even see any of them. So, oh! What do we got? What are we working with? Oh, wow. I don't think I'll use them, but I should probably hold on to them. Kind of want to hold on to the string, too. Just a because. And we can say goodbye to the cobble. Bye-bye, cobble. Alright, was that it? Was that the end of it? Does this cave go on anywhere? I think I would hear it if it did. I do hear lava, though. There's iron. Iron. I don't know. It's an interesting class today. What level am I at? 19. Sounds like I'm above a huge lava lake. Of course, that's just because the lava is really close. And here we are. This way. Hello. Nope, haven't been here before. Very nice. So I've been over there. It'd be nice to find just you know, a little few diamonds, one or two here or there. Please. Pretty please. I had this one student too. I felt bad for him. Well, I had two interesting experiences with my students. One was that I had an essay that was turned in. It is their first draft. I have them write multiple drafts, so they get a chance to kind of look over their mistakes, add new stuff when they get their feedback and all that kind of stuff. And it's this idea that you learn and that writing is a process. Anyways, but she turned one in, and it's supposed to be like kind of rough, right? And they're supposed to be just exploring things, but this was like a polished, done essay that was about. Oh gosh, it was about some book, some novel. I forget. We don't even read novels in my class. So I'm just like, where is this coming from? And then it was about the Scottsboro Boys case, and I don't know. It was about these things. And it was very polished, and I was just like, holy crap! That she has plagiarized, or she wrote this for another class, and she's turning it into my class. And I had a lot of issues last semester with students plagiarizing. Hey, look at that. Well, I've been here. Oh, man. Nothing left to explore. One thing I hate about this is that while I know every single little nook and cranny, I also know every single little nook and cranny. And so there's no new places to go. I'll explore, see if I can find something. Anyways, cool. I need so many coal blocks for my main base to do the borders of my walls. It's ridiculous. I may have enough now. I just haven't bothered to check or do anything. But yeah. Whoa. So there was that, and then I read a lot of her other work, and I spoke with her, and I'm pretty sure she's just a really dang good student and a really good writer who ended up. It's supposed to be a class for students who aren't very good at writing, and I have a few of those students who these tests just don't accurately place them. Oh, I'm by my base because I have speed. Yeah. Well, you know what that means, right? Yeah. Well, this will make for some interesting footage, I guess. That away, that away, that away, that away. That. Put all the things away. Alright. But so yeah, I think I made a mistake and whatnot. I tend to just believe my students. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I think it's important for a teacher to trust their students, despite what the larger culture may tell us or want us to feel about students. Anyways, but yeah, then I had a. What's up, dude?
Nothing. I just wanted to see what you were doing.
I'm just talking to the peoples.
Okay. Hi. Hi, you two.
I'm sure they say hi back, dude. If you do well enough in school next week, you'll get to record another video with me.
Okay.
Yeah, he had kind of a rough week. So I'm trying to
Watch the video.
motivate him to I said watch the video. He's trying to advertise for me. No. Yeah. Then I had another student though who I just felt really bad for him. He's a welder. He's just doing this because he has to get some kind of certification now, but he's been doing it for a while, and he really has no confidence whatsoever. Even though he's has a lot of interesting experiences and unique perspectives and whatnot. But he was just like, yeah, I'm in this class, and I feel like a lot of these people are so smart, and I'm just so dumb. And I was just like, that. I try not to feel bad for my students because I think that that can lead to, I don't know. I do try to understand them though. Taking straight up without a torch. Always a good idea. Always a good idea. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it from me for today. I need to, you know, get back to work and do all that kind of jazz. But I am going to try to finish the iron farm. That's actually, yeah. I should just never finish it, huh? Like for the next 100 episodes, I should just like do little tiny bits here and there, and like little aesthetic changes, but never really change much with the actual functionality of the farm. It really pisses people off. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ooh, wait. Is that what I think it is? Do I see what I think I see? Well, first of all, I see that. Yeah, I know that was there. But, oh, dang it. This thing is so mean. You can't see it. And then it's there, just blocking your way. Eh, that's pretty funny. But look. I mean, it's still there. A new biome. It's a new biome. Swamp. Witches. Witch farm. Lily pads. Oh, I've been wanting lily pads for a long time. Vines. Ooh, lots of stuff is going to be unlocked here soon. Very nice. Very nice. I'm so excited about that. Alright. Well, this time it really is a goodbye. For this episode, at least. Still have, I don't know, a month to go at least till that is available, I think. I think I may ask him to up the number of blocks just slightly. But yeah, it's definitely something to look forward to. Alright. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.